Well, I just spent 16 minutes talking to you, but I didn't turn the video on. It was good too. You missed out on a lot. Okay, let's brush up. I'll just talk to you now because I had done a couple of readings already on a couple of subjects. First of all, I want to tell you that our Benicia event, we're still in the middle of getting the paperwork to contract with the Portuguese Hall. So Kirsten's working on that. I'll let you know as soon as we know. Second of all, Jen Lynn is fine. You guys, some of you guys were writing me, we haven't heard from her. She's just, you know, like when you don't hear from me, you're used to it because I do take breaks in between. But Jen, you know, she just hadn't gotten to the, but she's fine. That's the main thing. She's fine. Hi, Violetta. I love her. She's great. And I saw a video with Whimsy. I was very good. I just want to say it was very good. I think she hit a lot of good stuff on the mark. Okay, so I read on Rudy in the Ukraine, and I saw indictments coming at him, and he's trying to throw this stuff out there. One of the reasons he's there is because he doesn't want to come back in the U.S. for fear of being arrested. So he's acting like he's doing all this stuff for Trump, and he's really on to something, but he's not. So Rudy is a nothing burger, okay? SCOTUS financial records, I looked at that. I want to tell you that I had a vision of a dark, kind of like a girdle looking thing around Trump and his minions, and then I saw bodies popping out. So it's like some event's going to occur. It's going to get so much pressure that people can't take it anymore. Somebody was talking, saying they had talked to a lot of the Republicans in the Senate, and there's a good amount of people that say impeach. And remember I told you, even though everybody's, oh, we're going to stick by him, I don't know. He might do something else or something else because he's already made himself a laughingstock in the world. And there's a lot of pressure coming on the Republicans. You do have your people, like I saw somebody on Twitter, oh, he's God's chosen one, which he's not. And by the way, we lost a 8-year-old little boy to the flu imprisoned by Trump and his administration. Every time I say that on Twitter, somebody says, Obama started it. I don't think he killed people. I really don't. Correct me if I'm wrong. And what else did I want to tell you? So while I was doing the cards, I got this boom. And it was, remember when I did Beto? And I was reading and all of a sudden I saw, oh, he's not going to win. And I told you guys, I'm so sorry, but all of a sudden somebody told me he's not going to win. I see a little disappointment with SCOTUS. It's not that they're not going to release it. Could be another delay, or their part of it is released, or I don't know what this is, but it feels like they're energetically, something else is going on. I do see sort of a win for Trump, but a win for us too. And I do see them getting released. So I'm not quite sure what this is about, but it was, as you know how I have to tell you what I pick up as I go along. I also mentioned to you guys that I saw that movie, The Marriage Story with Adam Driver. Excellent movie. My prediction is he'll get a nod Academy Award. My prediction is Renee Zellweger is going to get, probably win the Academy Award for Judy. I get hotter as we get closer. This won't be till February. And my favorite movie, though, so far is Jojo Rabbit. I just love that movie. So, okay. Just saying, okay? My tastes are different. Some people like, some people don't like. Okay, so my next thing I wanted to ask about. So the SCOTUS thing feels like it's done, but there could be a delay, or they cut down the amount of information they're going to get. Something's going to happen. I saw that. But it's enough, okay? And listen, there's leaks. Remember I told there's other psychics that have seen it too. I just feel some more stuff, some more aha stuff is coming out. Okay. And Trump is just going to keep tweeting until people can't. They're blinded. They don't even care anymore. Okay, so the Senate impeachment trial. Oh, they're going to bring in Schiff, and they're going to bring in Biden, and they're going to bring, and I'm saying, sure, bring them in as long as you bring in Mulvaney, Kelly, Pompeo, pompous ass, I like to call him. Bring in, yeah, bring, and Trump. Because, you know, everybody likes to talk trash about Hillary, but guess who sat for 16 hours being investigated and interrogated? But no, not Donald Trump. No, he don't have to show up. He always says that. Oh, I wouldn't mind them testifying. Then, of course, you know, he'll run to Supreme Court to stop something. He really thinks the Supreme Court is in his pocket. And I'm going to tell you something I've told you before. Justice Roberts is not going to lay in the Republican side. Okay, he goes by the law. He's actually going to be impartial. He does lean more conservative, but these are such outrageous acts. And I do see Justice Roberts doing some stuff that's going to piss off the Republicans. Like, we got to get rid of him, but they're not going to be able to. So, the Senate impeachment trial. They're so funny because they're like a bunch of bullies. And it's like, oh, well, we'll set this up to make us look good. They're going to look bad. And, sorry to get off subject. I'll look at it. Never mind. I'm writing it down. I'm going to tell you guys. Okay. Senate impeachment. Give us the 411. And I'll be back tomorrow, you guys. I always, on Friday and Saturday, I always tend to do a video. Senate impeachment. You know what? I need to ask it this way because I'm asking it too general. I need to give specific about how will the Democrats do in the Senate impeachment? How will the Democrats, or no, let's not do that. How will Trump fare in the Senate impeachment? Because if it's showing happy cards, he does good. How will Trump fare in the Senate impeachment trial? How will Trump fare in the Senate impeachment trial? How will Trump fare in the Senate? Not good. I just heard not. Thank you. Thank you. Because they could have turned around, like when I was reading on the financial records, it was like they were telling me some stuff. Oh, it's not going to be as clean as I thought. Okay, tell me about how Trump will fare. Because what's going to happen, and it could be the financial records, they're doing articles of impeachment, they're doing this trial, but there's other stuff coming out that's on front page news. So he's gathering his people around, but not everybody's working with the party. That's like, pack your bags. Remember I told you, I think he's going to think, screw this. Okay, there's women very. So he's got the 9 of Cups reversed as the outcome. It's not going to go the way he thought. It's not going to go the way he thought. I think the outcome of this is even going to make outside world people happy. Like people, like they're going to get Trump. I don't know if they're going to impeach him though, because I never saw Trump impeached. He may get off just because they go by party line. But I see the world itself looking at this saying, yeah, this guy deserves it. So some stuff's coming out that's just going to make Trump ineffective. He's really, and listen, the Dems just came up with a whole thing on the cost of prescription drugs and a whole thing, a huge package, and Trump's not going to go there. So all that stuff he said about, oh, I'm going to help with the price of drugs, I'm going to do this and that. Nope. But because he's a liar. He can't help it. He just lies. He thinks you guys just love his good looks and personality, and that should be enough in whatever he says. But he's only benefiting the rich, and there's more regular man Joe in the world than there are rich people. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I see droves of people coming out to vote. So I don't know if this is about Trump or is this just about the Senate, but it's like we'll take a look at a couple of people. Just like they're done. People are saying we're done. Now, I told you Barr always had bad cards. I don't feel his health is good. Now, what did I tell you guys? And of course, not that I remember everything I say, but remember when he brought Durham in and they were going to do this investigation and they were going around the world? Well, apparently Durham's saying this is a nothing burger, which tells you about Durham, because that means he's a solid man and he goes by his word. Barr is like, no, I don't agree. So he doesn't agree with a couple of people who have come back and said, we've investigated this and, there is no FBI initiation on Trump or taping him or anything like that. So Barr, and this is another thing that's really affecting Trump, you guys. Trump is being very affected by all this bad news, even though he's trying to act like it's no big deal. He's holding on to the economy, like with his hands really tight, because he's saying, oh, well, the economy's doing good. And it is doing good, but he's not worth it. It'll still do good with whoever else is in there. He's not the one that making it good. He inherited this from Obama. They saved us. If he was a Republican that was fair, that, I don't care about conservative. Just don't be so ugly. Just don't be such a mean. Don't name call people and scare, and those poor Republicans are going to pay. And it's like, he wasn't worth it. Okay, Barr. Tell me about Barr. What's the 411 on Barr? So everything he'd hoped would come back, he's trying to finagle. He's looking. I can see his eyes doing this. It's like my son when he was a little boy. And, I walk around, oh, I'm fat. And one day he looked at me and said, Mommy, you're fat, huh? And I said, how could you tell me that? How could you tell Mommy she's fat? Well, you hurt at Mommy's feelings. And he's looking, and his eyes did that. Let me think of what else I could tell her so I can get out of this mess. He looked at me very sympathetically, and he tapped my leg, and he said, Mommy, you're not fat. You just got a whole lot of food stuck in you, huh? Shut up and go make me a sandwich. Gosh darn it. Oh, ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, oh witch, the wicked witch. Yep. He's desperate, but it's like he's almost getting phobic about this, you guys. He's laying up nights trying to figure out something. Because he's going down. He's going to lose his law license. They're going to get him. Oh, he made money, or he's making money, or there's something to do with money. Very underhanded, you guys. He spent a lot of. I've been telling you, this guy has been looking bad from the beginning. Now, I got him wrong as far as I thought maybe he would be on the up and up. Maybe I was picking up Durham, because he hires Durham, and Durham comes out and says, this is a nothing burger. So, girl, I'll be sitting back, relaxing, chillaxing, and waiting. Eating my diet cookies and diet cake. So we're doing Barr, okay? Real quick, let's look at, and I told you, our Ruth. Hi, Mark. My friend Mark brought me this. I got to meet him. We had dinner the other night. He's just a beautiful man. Just excellent. Excellent. Excellent human beings. All you guys are. Okay, so Justice Roberts. I'm just curious. I know he's not looking forward to this. I feel him dreading it. And let me tell you something else I picked up. And maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. I'm definitely picking up that they've been inappropriate. Like maybe Trump's trying to get a hold of him or invited him somewhere. And Justice Roberts is feeling very comfortable. Remember what he did with Comey? You know, yeah, so you said that I'm clear. You said that I'm clear, right? It's so weird that after the Mueller report, you know, the thing is he doesn't pay. Trump doesn't pay. So he just keeps doing it. He got away with it. So now let's come up, because I can't stand Hillary and because I can't stand Obama, let's come up with something else. So tell me what I can tell. Tell me what I can tell everybody about Justice Roberts. And Kavanaugh's going to go. As soon as everything starts changing, he's going to be sweating because he knows. He doesn't want Trump to have to be taken out. But Kavanaugh's the one who said, if the president does not release the information required to Congress, they should be impeached. He wrote a big article about that. Justice Roberts. How are you doing, Justice Roberts? What's going to happen with you with this trial? I'm not even worried about Congress. They're going to vote for impeachment. So, Justice Roberts is going to get hit a lot. He's actually going to have somebody or people giving him his space because he doesn't need to hear it. And it's going to be such a god-awful show that I feel like he's like overwhelmed. He's trying to create some peace. He wants justice. He wants the rulings in the court. He's going to try to take out the bipartisan as much as he can. It's going to break his heart to see what the Republicans are doing. It's going to break his heart. And listen, when a lot of them were talking about, you know, what they're going to do, he was really, I just felt like he's going to overrule a lot of stuff. People are going to be mad at Roberts. It's like hang him. Like they're saying he's no good only because he's voting in favor of the rule of law. He will do in favor. He's not going to let all that bipartisan bourgeois. And he'll even question the Republicans out loud to where they look really bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The number you have dialed is no longer in service. So thank you, Justice Roberts. Ahead of time, he can't, you know, he loves Ginsburg. He loves her. He really likes her. So he's listening to his other mates, but he doesn't like Kavanaugh. I have told you guys this. He doesn't like the way Kavanaugh came in. He doesn't like the drama around it. He just wishes he'd shut. I've actually seen him tell him to shut up and go away. Because I think at first when Kavanaugh was in there, he thought he was big man on campus and they brought him down a few sizes. Like the Navy used to do with your newcomers. They make sure that they got a treatment where they kept their mouth shut. Okay, so now we did Justice Roberts, okay? And he will do the rule of law and he's going to pay a price. Because he's sticking so hard with what is justice. And I don't know why I see Mueller's face. I wonder if Mueller's coming in. The thing is, it's going to be a shit show. It's like, it's a circus. It's going to go in circles. So, this is what I wanted to ask. Tell me about Devin and that Matt guy. Will Devin Nunes pay the price for being a liar? Will Devin Nunes pay the price for the phone calls he made to the Ukraine? Somebody just said yes. Thank you, thank you. When they say yes, I know it's true. Sometimes they write there and they tell me, and sometimes, you know, I have to really look at the cards. Tell me, will Devin Nunes pay the price? He got some money. He got some kickback. Trump is always talking to him. And he's assuring Trump everything's okay. You did a good job, Devin. Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. So justice will come and get him. He will be rejected by his peers, his constituents. He's going down. He's in legal trouble too. Who knew? He's in legal trouble. And I don't see Trump saving him. And let me tell you something else, you guys. And I think some of you had talked about this. The military is not happy with Trump. I know he's giving them more money than ever, but when he overrode for the sake of these people who have committed these crimes, and then wanted their whatever that medal taken away, did you hear that he's asked for the medals of the attorneys that prosecuted that guy? He's asked for their medals, and there was a huge stink rolling up, so I haven't heard any more about it. I wouldn't doubt if the top brass came down, the Pentagon or somebody, and says, you know what, you need to stop. Or somebody's told him, you need to stop, or there'll be a price to pay. If the military turns on him and says, this guy's a putz, get him out loud, because they already feel like that. Because a couple of years ago, I read a woman who had family within the Pentagon. And I've read a couple of people within the Pentagon, and she said they all know he's a clear and present danger. So, okay, so, Devin Nunes. Now, Matt, whatever his name is, Matt, he's probably at the bar now as we speak. Matt, tell us about you. What's going to happen with you? He'll lie. He doesn't care. Look you straight in the face and lie. That's what they're all doing. They just look you straight in the face. Right in your face and lie. Matt's not looking good. His career is ended, okay? His goes faster than Nunes, which is interesting. Money's falling out. You know, right now he thinks he has victory. He thinks they did such a good job, and he's like, they're in. But they're not listening to their constituents. There are few people they're listening to are the ones that, like on Twitter, that said, Trump is the chosen one, and all you libtards will burn in hell. You know, Christ-like things, the things Jesus would have said. So anyway, okay, so Matt's a downer. He's going. Now let's look at Kim Jong-un. He's, they're calling Trump a dotard now. Listen, I feel it. I'll look at Trump after this, okay, for the last one. Let me just energetically tap in. Trump is understanding that things are bad. I think this thing with Durham, I think the thing with SCOTUS, he's like, I see him talking to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh shouldn't be talking to him, but I'm feeling he feels like he might get hit with that. And then that London thing, just, oh God, that was it was beautiful. Thank you, Justin. You know, he just really is so pompous, he doesn't get it. He just doesn't get that he's not a very good person. You can't sit and bully people and then think everybody, oh, Melania, oh, what, you know, our good name is dragged. What good name? People I know from New York, even before he was president, said he's a putz. New York barely voted for him. He's not liked, you guys. Too bad, you know. When he first came on, I said, oh, well, maybe he'll do something. Yeah, he ruined us. Kim Jong-un. So they're calling him, they're upset about something. I wonder if he couldn't get the sanctions off. Kim Jong-un. Are you going to hurt the United States, or are you going to try to do something stupid? Swear to God, I just saw a map, and I saw the United States and all these military people talking about where they're going to hit in North Korea. I just saw it. Like they have satellite stuff, they're looking at places. Like if this guy does one thing, it's over. That's what I just saw. Here's Trump, and here's the Ten of Swords. Actually, Trump was reversed with the Ten of Swords, okay? So here's the Ace of Swords. They may try one more, you know, handing over the cups. It's not good, you guys. Heartbreak. It's not showing death, death, death. Kim Jong-un. He might try something. He might try to hurt us. He won't get us, but it's going to destroy him. I see military sitting in a room looking at places to hit. And they're just waiting, tick-tock. They're not going to hit first. They're going to let him go first. South Korea is really nervous. And then boom, boom, boom. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like, I don't feel nuclear, but it's close to nuclear because it feels like they're wiping out certain things. I told you he was going to go down. He might be hiding someplace underground, but they'll find him. Okay, so, because it'll be interesting when they actually start taking him out, people will be wanting him out. Okay, so let's take a look at Trump, last but not least, and then I got to head out to work. Ooh, I got to go. Let's ask about Trump. Well, if I wasn't talking to you guys for 16 minutes without the camera on, Jesus Christ, I can be replaced, you guys. Okay, tell me about Trump. What's going to happen? Tell me about Trump. Tell me about Trump. What's going to happen? What are you feeling, Trump? Where are you going? Oh, it doesn't feel good. My energy gets kind of sick when I think of him. He's really partly thinking, I need to get out of here. He's struggling. He's unable to concentrate. Money, he's looking at money, but it feels like it's leaving. It's not coming in. He's getting his just rewards. He's pulling into his family. He's getting close to his family. So listen, you know he's delusional. So energetically, he's thinking the battle that he's going to do in the Senate's going to clear him. But they may vote no impeachment, but it's not going to clear him. He hates Nancy Pelosi. His strength is wavering. He's definitely not feeling good, and he's tired. He's looking at things. He's trying to be the smart one, and he's not so smart. And he's going to blame other people. He's going to blame other people. So, anyway. Okay. So, I'll be back mañana. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm not doing the basket today. I'm still getting requests. I'm going to try to set that up. I don't know if I can do it tonight or tomorrow, but I should have it set up by the next weekend. Sorry, you guys. Okay, ciao.